How do you control intrusive thoughts? That's exactly what we're going to be talking about today. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andrew E. Guy. Welcome to another section. Welcome to this segment. We're talking about how to create healthy boundaries to protect you and improve your work life. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew E. Guy. I'm a work-life enrichment coaching consultant, and my goal in life really is to work with high professionals so to help them so they can create healthy boundaries so they can have the outcome and the expectation that they want. How? By building a radically resilient work life through meaning and clarity. Let's go. So we talked earlier on about how do we understand when these intrusive thoughts are coming in. We said at the top of my triangle is open, and all of these thoughts just keep coming in, and they just keep coming in, and it seems like you can't stop them, right? So the next thing that we talk about, we drew another triangle, and we closed the triangle at the top. Why we close the triangle? Because now we're going to label it. We're just reviewing right now. T1, we said it's the thoughts. T2, we said it's the thinking. Then we said F on the lower left corner of the triangle, it's feelings. And then here is E1. And then here is E2. We said E1 is the emotions, right? Emotions. We have these emotions, but they're still inside of us. They're bottled up inside of us, right? We're just waiting to burst, right? And then we said E2 is when I express these emotions. And then over here at the lower right corner, we have A, we have B, we have O. A stands for action, because when I feel I have these emotions, I express these emotions. I want to express these emotions, they're becoming action from a first person point of view. Then from a second person or a third eye optic or a third party, then when they see it or observe it, they observe it as a behavior. When the first person see the outcome, the O, they see it as a consequence. When the observer sees it, they see it as an event or experience event. What does that make sense? How does that even make sense, Andrew? What exactly are you saying? I'm saying to you that you have the power, you have the ability, you have the wherewithal, but with the right training to control those intrusive thoughts and change the way you go through your workday. Sometimes you may work with difficult individuals that just drives you up the wall. But here's what I'm trying to tell you. You're not Spider-Man. You are not Batman. You have no need to climb the wall. Or you can't drive a car up the wall. You drive a car on the road. Well, I know that is a metaphor to help you understand. Don't allow people to control your day, because here's what's going to happen. They will have the remote. And if you play a video game, they have the remote and they're playing you. They don't even have to touch you. They just push your buttons and they are controlling you. You get upset. They determine how you go up. They determine how you come down. They determine when you go up and when you come down. They determine if you're going to be hysterical or you're going to be calm and cool and collected. Do not allow people to control you with their remote suggestion. Their suggestion are simply remote to throw you off. When we talk about throwing you off, we're going to talk about these three main things. You want to start here by asking certain questions. You want to avoid distraction. 90% of the issues that individuals have in their professional lives is because they are distracted. What is a distraction? A distraction, basically, something that looks and feels good, but not right. That's it, in a nutshell. A distraction is something or a behavior or a suggestion that looks good, feels good, but it ain't right. Okay? The purpose of good is basically let you know it's comparative. It's a comparative statement that means if something is good, can always be better, right? And if it's better, well, the next step to that would be best. So you go from good, better, and best. From a triangle, I'm always working with a triangle. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I think things happen in threes, right? So that means if I have a triangle, then I have a G, and I have a B, and then I have a BST right here, BEST, right? So I have a good up here. And if something is good, everyone is always gravitating to the next step. If it's good, whoa, 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 man, then maybe there's got to be a better. So they go to better. And then the arrow moves forward. And if it's better, whoa, then I want to be I can't hear you. Exactly. Then they want to be the best. So this good, better, best. And here is what happened. When they reach the best they can be, they plateau. There is nothing else to strive for when you reach to the best. You are the best in the world. There's nobody else that's going to compete with you. So what do you do when you are the best? They stay there. They become melancholy. They don't try anymore. There's nobody else for them to even challenge. So you know what happened? They plateau. And they go right back to being good so they can become better and so they can hopefully become the best. Here is the problem with that. When you reach the best and you plateau, to go back around to good, you lose momentum. You lose hope. You lose that ability to motivate yourself. You lose inspiration because it's like you're going back down again just to start over all over again. So this good, better, and best stuff, this is what's messing up a lot of people. Instead of them trying to avoid and starting here, then they go on the GBB bandwagon. Good, better, and best. And it's just a revolving wheel that never stops. You're going good. Well, I got to find something that's better. Well, I got better, so know what I got to do? I got to be the best. When I am the best, I plateau, and then you come back around, fall down on your knees to build back up again. You lose momentum, lose inspiration, lose motivation, and guess what? A lot of people never get back up again because they lose hope. I don't want that to happen to you. I do not want that to happen to you. Imagine you come in as an entry-level manager and you're doing your best. You're like, yes, he's so good. He's so good. He's a good candidate. And then you ask your boss, well, how can I be better? Well, you need to either do this, you need to put in more hours, you need to grind more, you need to make more phone calls, you need to do everything better than you were doing when you just got here, or be better than that person. And here's the next thing that they do. They will pit you against someone else, right? They will start a competition. And now, instead of using your skills and expertise to be the best you are, then you are starting to compete against someone else. And then it's going to be, I'm better than you. And so now, instead of working together as a team, you have a competition. Are we still talking about setting healthy boundaries? You bet you are. We're exactly talking about building healthy boundaries for your work life, okay? Again, if you don't know who I am, I want you to follow. I want you to subscribe. Follow me out there on YouTube. Subscribe to me on YouTube. I got tons of videos out there. Subscribe. Where? Andrew Guy Speaks. You can follow me anywhere on social media. It's the same. Andrew Guy Speaks. Like this video, share this video, subscribe so you can get my latest video when it comes out. They're in depth. I'm a teacher by trade, but I'm also a work-life enrichment coach and consultant. I'm also a registered psychotherapist qualifying in Ontario, Canada, and so I do have clients that I work with anxiety and depression professionals who have issues with depression and anxiety, and I work with those. All right, so if you need help with that, this information is for your work life so you can build a radical, resilient work life. All right, so let's get back to this. So I want you to start here. Okay, in the next session, we're going to talk about what does starting look like. What does starting look like when you're starting for the first time or you're starting over? That's because you just played this rat race, the good, better, and the best. And when you reach the best, you plateau and then you rest for too long and then you have difficulty starting all over again.